Hi, welcome back to another Underground Virtuosos video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 different exercises to help you get a little bit more strength and flexibility for your bow hold. That will help improve your bow control when you're practicing your pieces. So the first thing is make sure you know what Franco-Belgian bow hold is. If you don't know, please pause the video, watch the video from before, and then come back to this one. The second thing is make sure you are somewhere that is soft, got some soft surface, like your couch or your bed. Make sure you're not practicing these exercises on hard wood floor or tiles. And definitely try not to do this standing up because that increases the height and that gives it more chance of something happening to your bow if you do drop it. So please make sure you practice on some soft surface. All right, let's get started. So the first exercise is pretty simple. All we're trying to do is get our right hand placed on the bow as accurately and as quickly as possible. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold your bow in your left hand. And make sure the frog is on the right side because that's where you're going to be putting your fingers on. Okay? So first thing we're going to do, thumb, make sure it's curved, and make sure it goes in that little L corner right there. Then the next thing you're going to do is bring your middle finger down in front of the thumb. Now like this, I see a lot of students do this. Make sure the pad of the finger goes down to the thumb. Then you're going to bring your ring finger down next to the middle finger. Then the Franco-Belgian bow hold, one of the components is the index finger is held in between the two joints. And last but not least, pinky on the top. Okay? So let's do this one more time, but a little bit quicker. So thumb, middle finger, ring finger, index finger, and pinky. Okay? You can pause the video and give that a try a few times on your own. Now we're going to go even quicker. So I'm going to get my thumb, and I'm going to drop my fingers. One more time. So I'm going to get my thumb up, and then drop my fingers. Next, I'm just going to place all my fingers down. Okay, let's do this one more time. I'm just going to place all my fingers down. Okay, so that's the first exercise. It's great for beginners to practice accuracy, to make sure your bow hold looks good, feels good. Make sure you hold the bow with your left hand at all times because that's the support. It's very difficult to be practicing this without that because then your bow will want to fall, especially if you're a beginner. Your pinky will not be strong enough yet. Okay, so that's the first exercise. The second exercise is great for if you're a student playing an orchestra. So when your teacher is talking, you're just resting, right? You got your violin or viola, and then you got your bow. And you're holding it like this, most likely. And your teacher raises their hand and about to conduct you to play. What do you have to do? You have to go from here into your playing position quickly. So this second exercise is called fist to playing position. Fist to playing position. Now there's not much trick to this, only 2 tips I have for you. Number 1, try to keep your bow vertical. If you're holding your bow like this or like that, it becomes very difficult. Try to hold it vertical so the weight is centered. Okay, so the first thing is that. The second thing is set your thumb first. So one more time. I'm going to set my thumb, and then I'm going to bring my fingers into place. Okay? Set the thumb, and then bring the fingers. For this exercise, I generally encourage students to do about 30, anywhere between 30 to 50 every single day. And it will be very, very useful. If you're taking lessons, if you're in orchestra, if you're having rehearsal, if you're practicing even, it becomes very helpful that you can go from here to here without the help of your left hand, of course, so that you can do this quickly in one swift motion and then start playing. So that's the second exercise. The third exercise is what I like to call the tree climb, or sometimes the spider climb. There are many names out there for this exercise. So what you're going to do is go into your bow hold position. Now this exercise, please do make sure you're practicing on some soft surface. We don't want anybody to drop their bow and damage it or break it. Okay, so you're going to hold your bow vertically, and all you're going to do is start climbing. Just with your right hand, right fingers. Your left hand is staying out of this. And make sure you're not placing anything down on the front. Okay, so you're just going to climb up all the way up to the tip. Then you're going to start coming down. This is the difficult part. Coming down is much harder. You're working against gravity. Now, for a moment, I'm going to pause in the middle of the bow. So you can see I'm in the middle of the bow right now. Yeah, notice my bow hold still looks the same as if I was at the frog. And this is very important when it comes to the exercise. You're trying to keep the bow hold the same. There are students that sometimes they start climbing. They like to bring all their fingers up like this and use the tip of their fingers. It actually is a little bit more risky because this way the bow can slip out of your hand and drop. But if you cover it with your index, middle, and ring finger, there's a lot less chance for this bow to be out of your hand by accident. Okay? So climb, make sure with your index, middle, and ring finger over the stick. And make it all the way down. Like that. If you can do this exercise anywhere between 5 to 10 times, it would be very helpful. Those of you that really struggle with getting comfortable with your bow, this will be a great exercise to make sure your right hand is more independent and doesn't require anything else. Okay, now moving on to the fourth exercise. And this exercise is called the Windshield Wipers. Windshield Wipers. So you know how if you're, assuming you're a student and your parents driving you and it's raining, there's this windshield wipers in the front. Yeah, moving like this. So that's the whole exercise. You're going to put your bow into this vertical position to start. Make sure the pinky is curved. This exercise starts to develop strength for the pinky. So now we're going to start the exercise. What you're going to do is you're going left. So your hair is facing down. You're going to go right, 180 degrees. Now your bow stick is down. You're going to go left again. And then right. And then left. And right. Okay? Notice when you're on the left, there's a lot of pressure on that pinky. And this might be the first time for some of you to feel that. And that's why we're practicing this. Because the pinky needs to develop strength. In Franco-Belgian bow hold, pinky is active. Okay, so once again, left, right, left, right. Start slow, and then when you get more comfortable, you can go slightly faster. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, so that's the windshield wiper exercise. Once again, make sure the pinky is round. Now, for our last exercise, we have what I call the pinky push-ups. So what is pinky push-up? Well, you're going to hold your bow like this. Okay? First, just leave your left hand on the bow so you can get an understanding of what the pinky is going to do here in the right side. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to simply have a curved pinky and you're going to push it down. And your bow frog should go down like that. Okay, so you're just practicing this motion to start. Now becomes the hard part. Take away your left hand and do the same thing. push with your pinky. As you can see and probably feel, it becomes a lot more challenging. Your pinky is basically trying to counter all the weight from here all the way to the tip. That's what your pinky is trying to support. And that's a lot of weight for the one finger. Okay? Practice that exercise probably no more than a couple minutes a day. You're just trying to get a little bit of strength. If you over practice, you might end up injuring yourself. So please, be advised, do not over practice that. Okay? So those are the 5 exercises. And now I have one little test for you. Those of you that are more advanced, this would be a good test for you. First, make sure you're in soft surface area. Okay? You're going to go into your bow hold. And the next thing you're going to do is let go of your index, middle, and ring finger. So you're holding the bow just with the thumb and the pinky. Okay, one more time. You're going to let go your index, middle, and ring finger. My left hand is free. This little test right here really tells how strong someone's pinky is. If you struggle, you'll most likely slip and fall. Or if you try to straighten it up, it will not work either. So you need to make sure it stays curved while you let go of the other 3. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you found this video helpful and that it helps you get a little bit more strength on the pinky, a little bit more flexibility on all of your fingers, and mobility, and getting comfortable with it, so it helps you perform better and have a better bow control on your playing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to be notified when a video comes out, please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any suggestions for any videos you would like to see in the future, please leave it down in the comments. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.